Hey everyone! So I was at brunch yesterday, and my friend Sarah ordered this beautiful grapefruit bowl. And I'm like, when did grapefruit become the it fruit? Like seriously, when did we all collectively decide that this bitter, complicated citrus was going to be our personality? But then I went down this rabbit hole, and oh my god, the grapefruit story is actually insane. Stick around because what I found is going to blow your mind. Okay, so first things first. Is grapefruit even a real fruit? Like naturally occurring? Because honestly, it tastes like nature was having a bad day when she made it. Turns out, I wasn't totally wrong. Grapefruit is actually what scientists call an accidental hybrid. It happened in Barbados in the 1700s when a sweet orange decided to get frisky with a pomelo, which is basically the grapefruit's giant, less dramatic cousin. So technically, grapefruit is like the Gen Z of citrus fruits. Young, dramatic, and kind of accidentally perfect. The scientific name is Citrus times paradisi. And yes, that X means it's a hybrid. Even science is acknowledging that this fruit is a whole mood. Now here's where it gets juicy. Pun totally intended. For like 200 years, nobody really cared about grapefruit. It was just this weird Caribbean fruit that tourists would try once and never think about again. But then the 1920s happened, and suddenly grapefruit became the original wellness influencer. Florida growers started marketing it as this exotic, healthy breakfast fruit for sophisticated people. They literally invented the grapefruit spoon. You know, that weird little spoon with the serrated edge that your grandma probably has in her drawer. The real glow-up happened in the 1970s and 80s with the grapefruit diet craze. Celebrities were swearing by it. And suddenly, everyone was choking down half a grapefruit before every meal. Was it scientifically sound? Absolutely not. Did it work? Also no. But did it make grapefruit famous? 100% yes. Okay, but let's talk about what's actually in this thing, because the nutritional profile is actually kind of impressive. A medium grapefruit has about 80 calories and is basically a vitamin C bomb. We're talking 120% of your daily value. It's also packed with lycopene, which is the same antioxidant that makes tomatoes red and supposedly keeps you looking young and glowing. But here's the plot twist that nobody talks about. Grapefruit contains compounds called furanocoumarins that literally mess with your liver's ability to process medications. Like, there are over 85 medications that have serious interactions with grapefruit. Birth control, blood pressure meds, anxiety medications. Grapefruit can make them way stronger or completely ineffective. A 2013 study in the Canadian Medical Association Journal found that the number of medications with grapefruit interactions had more than tripled in the past 20 years. So like, maybe don't start a grapefruit juice cleanse without checking with your doctor first? Fast forward to now, and grapefruit is having another moment. Pink grapefruit sales increased by 35% between 2019 and 2023. According to the Citrus Marketing Corporation, it's all over social media. Grapefruit cocktails, grapefruit salads, grapefruit everything. And honestly, I think it's because we're all a little obsessed with things that are challenging right now. Like, we eat kale, we drink kombucha, we do cold plunges. Grapefruit fits right into that. It's good for me, but it's gonna make me suffer a little aesthetic that we're all apparently into. So I looked into the data, and the demographics are actually fascinating. According to the USDA's food consumption surveys, grapefruit consumption is highest among women over 50, obviously. They've been loyal since the diet craze days. College-educated adults making over $75,000 a year. People living in the southern and western United States. But here's what's interesting. Gen Z is driving the recent surge. TikTok has over 180 million views on grapefruit content. And most of it is people in their early 20s trying different ways to make it taste less, well, like grapefruit. The average American eats about 2.5 pounds of grapefruit per year, which sounds like a lot until you realize that's basically one grapefruit per month. We're not exactly going crazy for it, but we're committed to the bit. Globally, it's a whole different story. China produces the most grapefruit in the world, but they call it pomelo, and it's actually a different variety that's sweeter and less bitter. The ruby red grapefruits that we obsess over in the US? That's mostly a Florida and Texas thing. In Europe, grapefruit consumption is actually declining. A 2022 European Food Safety Authority report showed that grapefruit consumption dropped 15% across EU countries in the past decade. Meanwhile, in Asia, it's growing by about 8% per year. Let's be real for a second. Grapefruit has an image problem. People either love it or absolutely hate it, and there's actually a genetic reason for that. About 25% of people have a genetic variant that makes them more sensitive to bitter compounds. For those people, grapefruit tastes like punishment. A 2018 study in the Journal of Food Science found that people's enjoyment of grapefruit is significantly influenced by their genetics. Their age, younger people find it more bitter, and even their personality traits. Apparently, people who enjoy complex experiences are more likely to appreciate grapefruit. So basically, if you like grapefruit, you're probably the type of person who enjoys challenging movies and thinks pineapple belongs on pizza. But I think what's really happening is that grapefruit represents something bigger right now. In a world of artificial everything, grapefruit is unapologetically natural and complicated. It doesn't try to be sweet or easy. It's tart, it's bitter, it requires effort. And honestly, that's kind of refreshing. Plus, there's something very that girl about eating grapefruit. It's photogenic, it's healthy, it takes time to eat properly, and it signals that you're the kind of person who has their life together enough to sit down and properly segment citrus fruit in the morning. So there you have it. Grapefruit's whole journey from accidental hybrid to wellness icon to whatever this current moment is. It's not just a fruit, it's a whole personality trait at this point. Personally, I respect the grapefruit. It knows what it is, it doesn't apologize for being difficult, and it's been consistent for like 300 years. In a world of people-pleasing fruits like bananas and apples, grapefruit said, "I'm going to be complicated, and you're going to deal with it." What do you think? Are you Team Grapefruit, or do you think it's overrated? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe, because we're diving deep into what actually happens to your body when you eat grapefruit next week. And trust me, some of that research is wild. Oh, and before you go, if you've ever wondered why your medication bottle says, "Don't take with grapefruit juice," or if you want to know the right way to pick a good grapefruit at the store, I've got you covered in the next 2 videos. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss them.